Happy Monday. So I feel like it's been forever since we've done a cooking video, but today we are going to fry us some good old bone-in pork chops, and I'm going to smother them in gravy, and then I'm going to fry me up some cabbage and cook me some white rice, and that's what we'll be making today. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have finished prepping my pork chops. And I'm getting ready to cut up my cabbage and wash them and season them and get it ready for frying while I wait for my oil to get hot. Alright, so now I'm waiting for my oil to heat up. And I'm cutting my onions. So I'm going to cut up the cabbage for the fried cabbage. So I'll do that in a minute. This is an easy breezy, quick cooking video. One of my favorite meals. I love fried pork chops, and I like anything smothered in gravy with white rice. So I'm very excited about this meal. But yeah, I'm over here watching DJ Envy and Angela Yee on Drink Champs and comedy. I've had some classic moments with Nori. Remember when we did
I love
Nori.
Nori.
Was on with us?
The homie. It almost felt like my head.
So when I left, I didn't have a job. I was kind of in limbo.
I don't know if I should myself on camera.
But I was kind of stuck. Right. So what wound up happening is when I
Ooh,
left,
I should have got a big knife. I don't know why I brought this little ass knife.
first contract.
This cabbage.
I signed that contract with no lawyer. The first one from Hot 97 to Golden Power. Okay, all right, and then I got described this time. So now I signed the power.
Cut the bottom off.
Probably the lowest amount of money
Cut
I
it
could
in
possibly
half.
make. And they signed me, and I signed the
And
contract
of course, I jacked that up. But I'm gonna cut this piece off. Then we're gonna chop it down for my neighbors. And I'm gonna do it kind of chunky just because it's fried cabbage, so it don't have to be pretty, it don't have to be uniform.
I just hated that time, but it was awful. I couldn't refuse. I'm like, this is gonna set my family up forever.
I think for me, I was at Sirius.
And you had a show morning service at Sirius.
Yeah, I had a service. And I was doing mornings also. First, I was doing mornings with Cypher Sounds. The Cypher left and went to Hot 97.
Okay, so now I'm about to season the flour for the pork chop. We're gonna use Maggi, so this is just all-purpose flour. I'm gonna add a shit ton of Maggi's to it. Shit ton. So then we're also gonna add Tony. Look at that. I don't know. Alrighty, garlic salt, cut my nail. This nail's gonna come off so bad. Y'all coming off today, okay? Let me cut my damn food. You coming off. Sticky out too. And then last, black pepper, because I like to see the pepper in my fried food. Okay? So the seasoning is in. Fluff it around, let that seasoning mix up in the flour. The Maggi's has enough salt in it, so I'm not going to add any more salt. And because I put a hella salt on my stuff. Matter of fact, let me taste it, because we might want to add some salt. Let's see. Yeah, I add a little sea salt, just a little bit.
But during that time, my cousin was like, you can't say that. Okay. Well, I made the switch. Yes, I definitely made the switch.
Got a little more coating. Alright, that's the flour. Oh shit, I thought I stopped it. I have an audience.
So then Ray J's guy was here at Lady J and he says, hey, he's asleep. He's like, Ray J wants to call in and clear some things up. And it was the end of the show. I was like, tell me to call right now. And we never put people on live because you don't know what they're going to say.
He's the reason why.
So we put Ray J on live and he's like, okay, we're going to put you on live right now.
Don't curse.
Don't curse. The first thing he does.
What the fuck is up, y'all?
This story is infamous. Small fried pork chops makes me happy. That's good. So I heated the oil to 350 and then I turned it down to 325. So I'm just gonna let this bad baby fry. The good thing about pork chops is when they're done, they float, so you don't have to question whether or not they're done. I struggle with that when it comes to frying chicken. So pork chops are easy breezy, doesn't take long to fry. So we're just gonna leave them alone. Alright, we're ready to take the pork chops out and let them drain so that I can get to the cabbage, which I have prepped and it's ready to season. So I use Maggie again, my good old Tony's Creole, black pepper. That's it. I'll probably add some salt to taste. But that's all that's on here. Then I got my bacon because this bacon is hella salty, so I probably won't need no salt. So I'm gonna let the bacon and the onion flavor get into the cabbage first, and then I'll determine whether or not I want to add some more salt. Okay, tell me that ain't sexy. Let's try to get them in that gravy hands. Alright, so you start off by, of course, putting the bacon in. Kind of let it caramelize. Just to get some of the flavor. Oh, almost lost the cabbage, y'all. Almost lost the cabbage. It was like, oh, really? So you want to coat the cabbage in like the leftover oil that I left in the pan, plus the bacon. The fat from the bacon is going to coat it. So once this begins to sweat, like once everything starts to look kind of see-through, I'm going to add water to it. And we're going to let it cook for real, for real. Okay. I shouldn't have to add any water. There's enough in the pan. nice out here today. I miss sitting outside. That's why I decided to cook outside. Because it's hot, so I don't want to be out here for long, especially because of my scalp. But it's really beautiful. The wind is always blowing, so it helps keep us cool in the shade. Alright, so cabbage is almost done. I like mine a little crunchy and a little soggy. Like a perfect balance of crunchy and soggy. So right now we're still a little crunchy. But I'm gonna give it about 3-4 more minutes and the cabbage will be completed. All good. Smells great. Cabbages are done. So you're ready to cut the heat off and transfer it into the bowl so that I can make the gravy and smother the pork chops and dinner will be served. Yum. That's hard to say now. So we're gonna sweat these. Making the gravy now. So we're gonna sweat these. I already got my gravy mixture ready. So I cheated because I absolutely hate browning flour. So I bought these. I bought 2 of them. So just 2 cups of water, 2 packs of the gravy mixture. Now you want to stir it up so it ain't clumpy. And once my onions are ready, we're gonna add it in. I might add some more water. I want to see how it thickens up because I've never used this one before. So I'm gonna see how it thickens up, and if it's too thick, I'll add some more water to the gravy mixture. If it's perfect, then I'll go ahead and put the pork chops in and let them cook together, because I don't want the gravy to thicken up so much that I'm not able to get the gravy cooked into my pork chops. Okay, so let me work on this and then I will come back. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna add water to it. Because once it's thick enough, all of this is gonna be gravy. So while this is thickening, I am gonna go and get another cup of water. I'm not gonna use the whole cup. So I'm gonna just go get some water so I can add it as I go. Alright, so I lied. I actually added 2 cups of water to it. So we're just gonna let it thicken up. Now you have to heavily season this if you want seasoning in your gravy, because they don't put nothing in it. So it just tastes like brown water. So I put the garlic salt with the parsley seasoning in here and pepper. And then of course, and I'm stirring it continuously because it thickens really fast. Tasting spoons tastes pretty good. I might add a little bit of Tony's to it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep stirring it till it turns into gravy. I'm about to put my chops in so they can cook with the gravy. See it thickening, see it getting thick. Way worse. It's hilarious that Nori feels the need to tell this story about his co-host ex-girlfriend being a skank every episode. He's about to tell the story now. Well, I'm just waiting for the gravy to thicken up, and then I'm gonna add the chop. I think it's ready now. It's starting to get thick, so I'm gonna add the pork chops in, and then It'll be time to eat. Yeah, I can't wait. Bitch hungry. Alright, so you see it's starting to thicken up. You stir it up. Because it look crazy right now. But that's because it's cooking. So see it's starting to turn into gravy. So I'm going to go ahead and add the pork chops in now so that when it continues to thicken up by then, it'll be cooking into the pork chops. So once it's all the way thick, it'll be done. So now I'm gonna let this cook with the gravy, and then it's gonna thicken all the way up, and then it'll be done. So I'll come back so y'all can see the finished product. So it'll be looking crazy halfway through, don't it? Let it go. All right, about 5 more minutes. This mother pork chops gonna be ready. Let's get ratchet. Let's get ratchet. With some white rice and cabbage. Yeah, baby. Ooh. So I'm about to let it sit. It's about to get thick for real. Let me go get my damn rice. I'm gonna put this pork chop up, y'all. Good old country smothered pork chop. Food for the soul, baby. Yes. I wish I had some damn cornbread. I didn't even think it all the way through. I just want the pork chop. Whew. I'm gonna need a nap. Yes, baby. Beautiful.
Black women are so unprotected, and we hold so many things in to protect the feelings of others without.
I feel like I'm at somebody from my house right now.
It might be funny to y'all on the internet and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life.
So refreshing. It has some fucking rice and gravy.
People have been making all kinds of memes and jokes, but it's not funny.
Social media is not the place to
Some cabbage heavy.
And we gotta stop acting like social media is the real world. And I totally understand, you know, what it is that she's going through.
The smothered fried pork chop.
Everybody's gonna be on there giving her prayers and support. That is gonna be few and far between reality.
So true.
Right. I don't think, and she hasn't been extensively talking about anything on her social media. I guess she let people know because they were saying she got arrested, so she wanted to set the record straight on that. And then with this as well, you know, it is so.